I got 164 and 162.
You
So.
had a very good game on Friday.
Really?
Yeah,
Of course,
yeah.
that was a good game.
It was a good game. It's nice to have one of those. We will begin with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the September 16th meeting of the Board of County Commissioners. Madam Clerk, first item, please. Good morning.
Okay. The first item is proclamations, presentations. Number 1, presentation regarding local Keep America Beautiful Government Category Award to the Solid Waste Department for waste reduction and to the Parks and Recreation Department for beautification.
Oh, good. Felicia. Good morning. Oops.
Good morning, Commissioners. Felicia McKee, Keep America Beautiful, Topeka, Shawnee County. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here today and bring some recognition to some very important governmental entities and partners of Keep America Beautiful. Last Tuesday, we had our annual Volunteer Appreciation Luncheon, and we presented 12 awards to local businesses, government entities, civic groups, and schools locally. And those 12 will also be nominated for National Keep America Beautiful Awards. So we hope to bring some national recognition to our community again. Wanted to talk a little bit about Shawnee County Parks and Recreation. And in the interest of keeping our luncheon to just 1 hour, we have just very short paragraphs. When we actually do the award nominations, it'll be a 4-page dissertation talking about our partnership. Formerly 2 governmental entities, the staff has embraced the consolidation efforts, making this a very smooth transition. Projects are provided to KAB for our volunteers as we partner with other groups like Hands on Topeka, Washburn University's Big Event, Nancy Perry Day of Caring, and the TBC Summer Sizzle. So we appreciate those opportunities. Also, we have the plaque from the Solid Waste Department, and they provide recycling for citizens in Topeka and Shawnee County. They also provide bins and service them for Project Redirectory. They provide a place for citizens to properly dispose of and recycle the household hazardous waste. And this year they also implemented a mobile collection of hazardous waste material. Hazmat hits the road. Recycling in Shawnee County has increased dramatically in the past few years. Our educational efforts continue. Thanks to their efforts, we now enjoy curbside recycling. And finally, much of our KAB budget comes directly from funding by Shawnee County Solid Waste Department. Without the help and financial support of our government partners, KAB simply would not exist. So we would like to offer them and offer you our sincere gratitude. Thank you.
Felicia, I know that you did on your report summary,
Yes.
The total private in-kind benefits, 14
$6 million.
$626,227. Total public benefits, $65,132. And so the total benefits to the community, $14,691,359. A cost benefit ratio of 1 to 224.
Right.
So I know you are a positive, consistent force in this community with
you.
Keep America Beautiful, and we just appreciate that we can partner with you and make good things happen all throughout the county. So
Oh, thank you. We certainly couldn't do it without you. So
Here,
thank you.
here.
Thank you for your support.
Very well done.
thank you.
Thank you.
Item 3, consent agenda.
Are there questions on the consent agenda?
I don't have a question as much as I wanted to know if Mr. Knight could speak a little bit to number 5D. It looks like a new program that the county could be informed of and some of the
Sure.
public.
Walking very slowly because I think Randy Luby probably has more information on number 5E.
D.
D.
D. The Helen Hawker at Rossville.
Rossville and Silver Lake.
And Silver Lake.
Yes, if you remember when we partnered with Topeka Civic Theater, we were hoping to expand the programs out, And this is one of our first ones we're tackling, is at the Rossville Community Center. I believe it's the Rossville Community Center. But we're really excited to get this underway and give the kids or area kids a chance to do theater in Rossville.
And so this has been a project that's been taking just about a year to get here.
Actually, yes. We basically, with Civic Theater, they met, I believe it was early in the spring last year, and we're trying to get the programs going for the fall, and we've done that now, so.
Very good.
Randy, are you getting word out through the Rossville and the Silver Lake schools up in the northwest
Yes, I'm
area
sure
there?
Jennifer's sending flyers out on that.
Okay.
Thank you, that's
Thank
all
you.
I have.
All right, thank you.
Motion to approve the consent.
There's a motion to approve the consent agenda by Commissioner Cook,
I'll second.
second by Commissioner Archer. All in favor say aye, opposed no, motion carries 3-0.
Item 4, new business. A, County Clerk. Number 1, consider all voucher payments.
Madam Chair, this morning we have one set of vouchers dated September 13th, 2013, in the total amount of $1,365,372.33. I would make a motion to approve the vouchers as presented.
Second.
There's a motion to approve by Commissioner Archer, second by Commissioner Cook. All in favor of the motion say aye, opposed no, motion carries 3-0.
Number 2, there were no correction orders. Number 3, acknowledge receipt of a petition for attachment of land to Rural Water District Number 1 and consider setting hearing date of October 10th, 2013 at 9:00 a.m.
Good morning, Commissioners. Jonathan Brazon, Assistant County Counselor. As stated in the memo, we have received this petition for attachment of land. And one thing that's a little bit different about this one is some of the land is located within the 3-mile area of the city of Topeka, so we have to send notice to the city of Topeka so they can be present at the public hearing to give any statements they want to make about the issue. Other than that, all we need to do today is set the public hearing for October 10th at 9 a.m.
Thank you. Are there questions?
Motion to approve.
So
Second.
motion to approve and accept the petition and set the hearing date of October 10th. Second by Commissioner Archer. All in favor of the motion say aye, opposed no, motion carries 3-0. Thank you.
Number 4, consider approval of resolution number 2013-122, authorizing the county clerk to cancel a check.
Motion to approve.
Second.
There's a motion to approve by Commissioner Archer, second by Commissioner Cook. All in favor say aye, opposed no, motion carries 3-0.
Number 5, consider approval of resolution number 2013-123, authorizing the county clerk to cancel and reissue 2 checks.
Are there questions on these items?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Cook, second by Commissioner Archer. All in favor say aye, opposed no, motion carries 3-0.
Item B, information technology. Number 1, consider approval of request for out-of-state travel for an employee to attend a 2-day regional New World Users Group meeting.
Morning, Commissioners. Pat O'Bliner with the Information Technology Department. The request before you today is to send an IT staff member to a regional New World Users Group meeting down in Joplin, Missouri. This is something we feel is very important for this particular member to attend as it pertains to the New World implementation that we're getting ready to undertake here shortly. So we feel like it's very important that they do take advantage of this meeting and coordinate with other people that are doing similar things right now. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer those.
Thank you, Pat. Are there questions? I'll move approval of the request. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Archer. All in favor say aye, opposed no, motion carries 3-0.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Commissioners.
Item C, Parks and Recreation. Number 1, consider approval of request to solicit bids for service to elevators in all Shawnee County buildings.
Good morning, Commissioners. John Knight, Parks and Recreation. In an effort to consolidate all these services, hopefully to save a few dollars, Terry Burtles and his staff that look over the facilities maintenance is requesting to go out to bid 15 different elevators in 7 different buildings. If you have any specific questions about those, he is here today too and will answer any specific questions you may have.
Thanks, Sean.
Motion to approve.
Thank you. There's motion to approve by Commissioner Cook.
Second.
And second by Commissioner Archer. All in favor of the motion say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Thanks, John.
Item D, County Counselor, number 1, consider authorization and execution of contract C 444, 2013 with the Sherwood Improvement District, authorizing Shawnee County staff to assist the Sherwood Improvement District with the abatement of nuisance conditions existing within the district, with reimbursement to the county at an amount of $50 per hour for non-attorney staff time and $125 per hour for attorney time and reimbursement for all expenses incurred.
Good morning, Commissioners. Rich Eckert, County Counselor. Before I begin, I would like to introduce Rick Nesbitt, who is with the Sherwood Improvement District.
Oh, okay.
Here representing them, and I don't see any other members, but they do.
I believe they had a special meeting this morning, correct? So, good. Thanks, Rich.
I've given this speech before, so I don't want to bore you, but so that the people who are at home listening to this, I'll just give a mini version of it. The Sherwood Improvement District has its own set of statutes, and in many ways, they look more like a city than they do a township. As a matter of fact, they have certain city powers that are much broader than the county has. They have the ability to abate nuisances and then put the cost of that nuisance upon the tax roll. The county, thanks to a Court of Appeals decision that was handed down a couple of years ago, no longer has that authority. So what has happened here is that while Sherwood Improvement District had these powers, they're still a very small entity in terms of revenue, and they don't have full-time staff. They don't keep full-time lawyer, for instance, full-time engineer, for instance. They don't do these things. And the ability to abate these nuisances are somewhat unique in that private attorneys don't do them. This is something that's unique to municipal lawyers. We know how to do it, we do them on a regular basis, and we have a certain efficiency to it. What Sherwood Improvement District has done is they've come to us and said, can you help us? They, that I know of, have 2 unique problems that they would like dealt with. However, they do not have a systematic breakdown where they need massive amounts of help. They need sporadic help, but they need it timely and they need it efficiently. So they've asked us about partnering with them to help take care of these problems. And what you see, this contract, is the result of our negotiations. We're able to give them a pretty good rate for them, and it's a very good rate for us. And we're able to, because we're so efficient doing these things, we'll be able to do this. The next question is, Mr. Eckert, why do you have so much time in your office? You can be doing things for other entities. The answer is, like any department, there's ebb and flow in any department. And sometimes we're going to be very busy and we're not going to be able to work on any of these things. There are other times when things loosen up a little bit, and in those loosening up periods, that's when we'll work on this. I will say that nuisances are one of those things that we treat in our office. That we'll get to them when we can. They do have a priority depending on how bad they are, but they are things that we do when we have time to do them. And the intern that I currently have in my office, we have assigned that work to the intern. So that'll be where some of this work will be done at.
Thanks, Rich. How's it initiated as far as does Sherwood Improvement District then make the initial contact and then it goes from there? How's that set forth?
Well, they're going to come to us, and then we'll put it
So
in
it's
our
initiated by
pipeline the
them.
way we normally do. It'll just be that when we finally file a petition, we start a lawsuit, it'll be in the name of Sherwood Improvement District. And we need this contract for when a judge says, Mr. Eckert, you're the county counselor, what are you doing here? I'll be able to put the contract up and say I have standing as the attorney for Sherwood Improvement
But
District.
it's not a circumstance where you all or your office is out in Sherwood reviewing things. It's really initiated first by
Yes.
the improvement district to you, and then you follow up.
And we'll have prosecutorial discretion in my office. If they come to me with something I would never prosecute out in the county because it's so minor, I'm not going to prosecute that.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve the contract.
So motion to approve by
Second.
Commissioner Archer, second by Commissioner Cook. All in favor of the motion, say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0. Thank you. Thanks.
Item E, Health Agency, number 1, consider authorization and execution of contract C 445, 2013 with Go Beyond LLC, allowing the Shawnee County Health Agency fetal infant mortality review staff to utilize a database called Bassinet at no cost to the county.
Good morning, Commissioners. Diane Creek, Shawnee County Health Agency. The business associate agreement will allow us to enter information that we find when we're doing fetal and infant mortality reviews. It will allow us to enter that into a database, which will also connect with Kansas Department of Health and Environment. So I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions? I'll move approval of the contract. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Cook. All in favor say aye, opposed no. Motion carries 3-0. Thank you.
Item F, Commission, number 1, consider approval of resolution number 2013-124, setting the 2014 holiday schedule.
Commissioners, are there questions on this holiday schedule? I believe for the Thanksgiving holiday, it is Thursday, Friday, and for the Christmas holiday, it is Thursday, Friday as well. Jane did a poll, and I think that was the consensus, so.
I'll make a motion to approve the resolution.
Second.
Just motion by Commissioner Archer, second by Commissioner Cook. All in favor of the motion say aye, opposed no. Motion carries 3-0.
Number 2, discussion of participation in the Kansas State House County Map Project.
And Commissioners, just to bring you up to date, last year, the Governing Board of the Kansas Association of Counties, they officially accepted the State House County Map Project. That's how this project came into formation. And so they have asked, that board has asked all the counties in Kansas to hopefully submit $1,000 to make sure that Shawnee County is represented on the State House map that will be in the Visitors Center. So, and Mr. Eckert, I will allow you to make our first announcement, because you stepped up and
Yes.
Yes.
Well, you caught me a little bit unprepared here.
Sorry.
This is a contribution by one of our many vendors who actually wanted to remain anonymous. I guess I
Okay.
left that part out.
Yeah, you did.
When I told you before the meeting.
I had opened the envelope, so I don't.
Right, but there's $250
Okay.
in this envelope,
That's
and I already have a commitment for another $250 from SMG, who was our vendor at the Expo Center, and Mr. Cole has been working with two vendors, they're Horizon now, and Aramark, and we believe that between those 4 entities, we will have the $1,000 in toto.
That will be great. All right. So then just let me know in the next week, and we'll get that over to Randall at KC.
Okay?
Appreciate your work on this. Thank you.
I would hand this to Betty, but oh, there she is.
Great.
Administrative communications.
Good morning, Commissioners. Dave Sturban, Shawnee County Emergency Management. Last couple of weeks, we've stood up here on Monday and told you about National Preparedness Month, and of course, wanting to remind everybody again that we will be doing another CERT class for people starting in November. But I'm really excited today to tell you that last week we had the Kansas Emergency Management Association Conference for the 6th year in a row, and it was our last year, unfortunately, here in Shawnee County. And at this year's awards banquet, one of our own received a very special award. So at this time, I would like to recognize Dusty Nichols as the Kansas Emergency Management Association Instructor of the Year.
That's awesome.
You know, there's a lot of instructors that teach through emergency management across the state, so to be recognized as the instructor of the year, I thought was pretty special, especially since that nomination actually came from some people at the state, not even from ourselves internally. So that was really special. Sorry I didn't write the cool letter. But we got that on Thursday night, and then Friday morning we were notified by the state that we've received an offer for a $42,000 hazmat grant that I'll be bringing to you sometime next week for approval. That again will be of no cost to us. This one will have a cost share, and I'll explain. But so 2 good things within about 12-hour period was kind of cool.
Pretty
So,
awesome, yeah.
Thank you.
I received the tweets on both of them, so
Yes.
very excited, very excited. Congratulations. Anyone else for administrative communications? All right, next item.
executive sessions.
And is there a need for executive session? If not, we are adjourned.